Right, so someone keeps asking for this one in the comments, so let's check this one out. It's Ill Mind of Hopsin 9. If you don't know, we do have a Discord server for both this channel and my therapy channel. The link is in the description below. Also, please don't forget, I do have my other YouTube channel called Therapy in Action. And on there, you're going to find a course that I'm currently putting out around managing emotions using acceptance and commitment therapy. I do live streams on there as well, with the next one coming up very soon, I'm sure, depending on when this video goes out. I'll try to get these videos out as quickly as I can. And I've also got a series coming up after the current one, which is going to be around trauma. So if that is something that interests you and you want more information about that, about kind of trauma, then please consider subscribing to that channel, and then you'll find out when that trauma series starts going up. So this is a track by Hopsin called Ill Mind of Hopsin 9. And as a psychotherapist, I am very intrigued by this idea of ill mind. So let's get into this.
Hey kids, today's magic number is gonna be the number 9. 9.
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up. And now your daddy doesn't fuck with your mama. Hell no, no, daddy doesn't fuck with your mama.
All together, come on.
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up. And that's why daddy doesn't fuck with my mama. Hell no, no, daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
Oh, hello, son. I really...
Okay, this is going to be one of these tracks that's got a really catchy chorus. What sounds like is going to be have a cool kind of beat and flow, but at the same time is going to have painful, traumatic lyrics of someone's life and what they've been through, and you get torn between bopping along and then catching yourself enjoying it and then remembering what it's all about. And man, these are hard to make it look like. To not make it look like you're enjoying someone else's pain. And I really don't, but sometimes the music is just really good and catchy and it's got a good hook. I'm not sure if any of that made any sense, but I'm hoping you get my point here.
Oh, hello, son. I really wish I knew you. I'm your father you'll probably never be introduced to. You'll only see me on TV or maybe YouTube. But now I know your mama is probably dating some new dude. So how you liking Earth? Are you loving your existence? I wasn't at your birth, cause your mother made me miss it. I tried to get a visa, I applied and they denied it. Cause your mama told the police that I beat her, she was lying. And now I'm banned for something bad that I ain't even do. There's a lot of land and water separating me and you. You are far away in Australia and I am in America. So I cannot be there to do all of the things a parent does. This is my attempt at me raising you from a distance. You have Hopsin in your blood, you are special and you are gifted. The punishment your mother is giving me doesn't seem fair. Just know I love you, son, and I'm wishing that I could be there.
Our lives could have...
It's got to be one of the ultimate punishments, isn't it? Denying a father a chance to see his son who he wants to see. And so I'm guessing this is Hopsin on TV. And is he talking to himself as a child? So, you know, like his dad talking to him? Or is he talking to his actual child? I'm not sure quite yet. I'm guessing it's the second one, that this is actually a message to his son. But let's carry on.
Doesn't seem fair. Just know I love you, son, and I'm wishing that I could be there.
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up.
It's sad.
And now your daddy doesn't fuck with your mama. Hell no.
Nope.
Daddy doesn't fuck with your mama.
Now sing it with me, son.
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's why daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
That's why what?
No, daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
I know you and your mama staying with her parents, Bill and Kirsten. You're partially black. I'm confident they're feeling nervous. They don't like colored people. In their eyes, you're still a burden. They assume you're gonna grow up shooting guns and stealing purses. But that's not true. Son, don't be sad. I know you're not like that. You know I got your back. Listen, here's a funny joke that you can tell your grandmother. She looks like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. Oh, I forgot. You're too young to know what that is. But that's the kind of thing I like to say to plumpy fat chicks. The humps on mom's chest are not real, they're elastic. And if you look closely, you can see she's made of plastic, like a toy. You're my boy, my son, my friend.
Is Hopsin deflecting a bit from the pain here? The Ghostbusters Stay Puffed Man, and comments about mum's chest and being made of plastic. And that often comes from a place of, you hurt me, I'm going to try and hurt you. And I guess releasing this track, I mean, it's been watched 26 million times, is going to have some impact on the mum. But at least it's going to bring awareness to what the situation is, and Hopsin getting his side across, because it doesn't sound like he has been kind of listened to. But sometimes these kind of jokes are an attempt of relief from the constant pain, an attempt at humour. And the actual act of laughing can help us shift from our sympathetic nervous systems, that's the fight-flight system where we are a little agitated or dysregulated, into our parasympathetic system, which is the rest and digest system. So it can cause this state change. Now, this is why sometimes you see people laughing at really inappropriate things. They are trying to make a state change, but they kind of get a bit stuck. And to someone watching that, it can seem really inappropriate. And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking that I also laughed when he made that comment about the Ghostbusters thing. But it kind of felt good to laugh at that point, because there's been so much kind of pain and discomfort previously in this song that having that relief there kind of shifted me out of that a little bit. Maybe there was a bit of distraction there. Maybe there was a bit of kind of behavioural shift in terms of an internal shift in terms of what my nervous system is doing. But it kind of, it did the job, it worked.
And if you look closely, you can see she's made of plastic, like a toy. You're my boy, my son, my friend. I promise we gon' be together somehow in the end. I am very ashamed that you don't have my last name. Every night I go to bed and I'm feeling this wicked pain, because
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up. And now your daddy doesn't fuck with your mama. Hell no, no, daddy doesn't fuck with your mama.
you know what time it is, son.
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up.
That's right.
And that's why daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
Daddy doesn't fuck with who?
Daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
Currently, my life has hit the floor. I can't lie to you, shit is hard. I should be building with the Lord. It could be what I'm missing. Or maybe I should continue to hurt your mama and diss her more, just to relieve the tension that sits in my heart, cause it is sore. When I'm spitting bars about all my cash and exquisite cars, this was all my vision and you were the one I did it for. My relationship with your mama is sitting in the morgue. After all this hell, I can't lie, I do what she did aboard. Our lives are so unhappy.
Whoa, hold on.
Sitting in the morgue. After all this hell, I can't lie, I do what she did aboard. Our lives are so unhappy.
Ooh. That's a big comment. That's a big thing to say. After all this hell, I do wish she did abort. Whoa. And people are probably getting sick of me saying this on this channel, but the things that give us the most love and the most joy and the most meaning and value out of life are always the things that cause us the most pain. They come hand in hand. There's pain in your values, there's values in your pain. Or we hurt where we care and we care where we hurt. And it's like two sides of the same coin. And quite often I would ask someone, you could get rid of the pain. You can never have that pain by getting rid of the whole coin. But that whole coin means both sides. So all the good and joy and meaning that that thing brought you, you'd have to give that up too. And is that something you'd be willing to do? And it's very rare for someone to say yes, but Hopsin is practically saying yes here. He is saying, I wish I never had this in the first place. He is in that much pain. He would rather have not had his son than go through the pain of this, of, you know, I don't know how much access he has, whether he does get to see him at all, whether there's absolutely no contact, whether there's any hope of ever contact. But right now, as he's writing this, in this moment, the pain is just so much for him that he'd rather just not had his son at all. And I find that really hard. I'm lucky. I have a really good relationship with my kids. You know, I see them every day. They come to me with problems. I help them with things, you know, all those kind of things. I couldn't imagine anything ever making me feel like I wish I never had them. But then again, I've not been in Hopsin's position. I've not been in a position where I couldn't see them. And I wonder if I was in that position where I wasn't able to see my kids ever again, how would I feel about that? I don't know. I can't even imagine it. My brain cannot even comprehend that pain he must be experiencing. Oh.
Mama is sitting in the morgue. After all this hell, I can't lie. Do what she did aboard. Our lives are so unhappy because this world is cold and nasty. Just know your daddy don't condone having a broken family. I'm so sad we couldn't work out our issues for you arrived. And now you have to suffer because mom and daddy have stupid lives. You're way too young to notice it. You don't deserve to go through this. If I do see your mom again, it's time I will assault the bitch. At least then I feel like my banning was justified. Look at your mom and thank her for fucking up all our lives and sing.
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up. And now your daddy doesn't fuck with your mama. Hell no, no, daddy doesn't fuck with your mama.
Where's my choir at?
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up.
Mama had to fuck it
That's
all
why
up.
daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
Daddy doesn't fuck with your mama.
Daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
Oh, son, I'm sorry I can't be there with you, but I'll be there soon. But daddy doesn't fuck with your mama. No, 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 daddy doesn't fuck with your mama. Just know that
Our lives could have been so good, but mama had to fuck it all up. And that's why daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
hell no.
No, daddy doesn't fuck with my mama.
Whoa. So I don't know any of the backstory to this, but it sounds like Hopsin is saying that everything was made up and he didn't do the things he's been accused of. But he's so angry that if he's going to get accused of it and people are going to believe that and he's going to get punished for it, then he may as well just do it. I'm not sure how that would fit with his own personal values and if that's something he would come to regret. But I can understand that viewpoint from perhaps a logical sense. But I think that decision-making process comes from a place of pain. It comes from a place of emotion. And we know that decisions based on emotion, when we are entering that more primitive part of our brain, and the prefrontal cortex, so the decision-making part is turning off, then we are at risk of saying things, of making decisions that we will later regret. And looking at the video, it doesn't look like anyone's happy in this situation at all. No one's enjoying themselves. No one looks like they're having a kind of a good time out of any of this. What a powerful track. He's not holding back, is he? You know, there's not much to read between the lines in terms of what he's feeling and what's happened, you know, given that chorus. Let me know what we think of Hopsin. Should I check out more Hopsin? Not heard of him before. I enjoyed that one. I liked the what feels like the truthfulness and it being a real story. He's got a cool voice. He's got a cool flow. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much for sharing. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.